clearer, because it's all about developing the body. It's about growing the household of faith, growing God's children up. See, it's not about he said something, oh, I got happy, oh my God. See, now I just let me say this and you'll understand what I'm saying. You see, my idea of a good time, you know how people go to church and say, oh, God met us on tonight. If God meets me, the blind man is going to leave with his sight. Now that's just because you can shout around the church, that don't, to me now, if people say God, if that's all the God you want, that's fine with me. Come on. But my thing is, if God said, oh, the Lord met us, then you ought to be a different person. Yes, sir. You cannot meet the Lord and be the same. See, when you say to me, you say, I met the Lord. If you met the Lord, you're not going to be the same person. Ain't no way in the world you bring to me the worst person in Fort Worth, Texas tonight and meet Jesus out there on that street. If they meet the Lord, they will never be the same. Show me one sick person that met the Lord and still sick. Show me one blind man that met the Lord and still blind. Show me a dead man. See, that's why I have a thing. I don't know, this is something that's on me. How can we say, oh, the Lord met us? Oh, he did? But nothing changes. It must not have been God. Think about it. If Jesus comes into the midst, things are going to automatically change. They're going to change. And you know what? People are going to know. Yeah, I've heard people saying this, the Lord is in the building. Oh, the Lord is here. Oh, he is? Okay, well, let's sit back and see him. Let's let him go to work. The Lord just don't come in the building. See, shouting around don't tell me God is in the building. I mean, and don't get me wrong now. I've been, in my history, one of the biggest shouters. When I was a kid growing up in Kansas City, about 17 or 18, you couldn't beat me shouting now. We had guys on the guitar and the organ, and I didn't need to wait till the guitar. I just wanted to hit that floor. I hit the ground running, just Jesus, just Jesus. And this is until I just fall out almost. Because I was young, I was adolescent, I was inexperienced, I had lack of understanding. Now, let me ask you this question. Take a 3-year-old, or 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, maybe it's some older than that, and you put a table out here, you put ice cream here with chocolate caramel on top, you put mixed vegetables right here, and you put a salad right here, and put rye bread, some good bread, whole and good for you. All right. And you leave it to their discretion. Leave it to their discretion as to what they want. And you just say, just have at it. You tell me where they're going to go. What's going to be the first stop? Say it, Mom. Why? It's the same way with church folks. You put shouting and dancing right here and fasting and praying down there. Put the state musical right down there. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where they been going? How big is the crowd going to be at the fasting and prayer meeting, and how big is the crowd going to be at the musical? If you leave it to their discretion, where are they going? You can't find them with a flashlight in the daytime at a prayer meeting. But they'll be bumping into each other, and they'll get in a fight at the door trying to get into the musical. It's a shame. But that's what we're dealing with, you see. And that's their concept and idea of what God is about. No, sir.